Good evening, welcome to DecodedSeries.com. Now this is a special show that we have which comes off the website DecodedSeries.com, but I would like to introduce you to a special segment that we will be conducting called Decoded Biblical Series. Now I'd like to explain to you a little bit about the Decoded Biblical Series because very soon we will be releasing one segment per day of the entire manuscript of the Decoded Biblical Series. Let me give you a bit of a background first. The author of the Decoded Biblical Series is a private researcher and has been for more than 20 years. The author took the time to type out the entire Bible and by doing so made many discoveries. The first being, the author says, the Bible has been read incorrectly. Secondly, Revelation has been read incorrectly. In fact, the author plainly states every pastor, preacher, Bible reader and atheist has read the contents of the Bible the wrong way. Now, for the first time, this different approach to the Bible is being presented. Never before has the Bible been decoded this particular way. The results are riveting. It makes no difference if you are a God believer or an atheist. It makes no difference if you believe in the Bible or not. The idea of God and the influence of the Bible are saturating our world today and are very much affecting the lives of everyone. This work affects humanity as a whole. You probably thought you had read every possible version regarding Revelation there is around the world today. This new information will stun the world, regardless of your system of belief or tradition. Finally, the truth is being exposed, and all the secrets as they should have been told are revealed in the Decoded Biblical Series. Now, the author intentionally stood back and approached this work from a neutral point of view. It is the only way the Bible could be fully understood. In doing so, the results left the author dumbfounded. In fact, the author was so shocked by the results, this caused the author to keep it a secret for more than 10 years. The author struggled, not knowing what to do with this find. It has only been in recent months, since earlier this year, 2011, the author decided to re-edit the work and make an effort to disseminate the information. It is in everyone's interest to understand who we are and why we are the way we are today. You are therefore asked to put aside every influence you have been convinced to believe in and allow this work to unfold. This is not a conspiracy theory. This work is directly from the Bible, Vatican records, and known recorded history. This manuscript in its entirety is only 490 pages long in bold 12 font size and has been written in its most simplest form, so everyone, regardless of understanding of biblical tradition or basic English ability, will understand the contents. This work must reach everyone. It will be interesting, of course, to hear the reaction from people because this angle and the results of the analysis have never before been exposed. The author has done a timeline matching the biblical information with known recorded history. The match is incredible. The manuscript is divided into 5 books. The first book of the manuscript is Old Testament decoded. The second book is New Testament decoded. The third book is Revelation decoded. The fourth book is Daniel decoded. The fifth book is Face of God decoded. It is recommended the Decoded Biblical Series is read in order of each book. It will be a challenge if you skip parts of the series because references are made from the other books, and this may cause confusion, especially in the final compilations. It is the collection of all 5 books which brings the analysis together. Now I'm going to just go through a brief explanation of each of the books. Now, Old Testament Decoded revisits many familiar stories. Although this may appear tiresome for some people who are fluent in these scriptures, the author asks you to be patient and allow this work to unfold. Throughout the Bible, there is evidence the author calls markers, and these markers will bring together the mysteries to be uncovered. For the biblical follower, you may struggle with the method employed to decode this work, but again, please allow this work to unfold. For many atheists, some information will be a shock to you, especially how this work eventually is compiled in the overall analysis. What the author is saying is, 1, there are God believers. 2, there are atheists. But now the author will unravel 3, a third component which has been overlooked. The author has unlocked the mysteries of our true origin, and this comes with the final analysis. The Old Testament is a vital piece to the overall uncovering of Revelation. Yes, Revelation. In a fashion of reverse engineering, the author will place Revelation over the entire biblical text, combined with known history to bring about the analysis. Moving on to the New Testament Decoded unravels an entwined story in regard to the arrest, death and resurrection of Jesus. In addition, the author will do a basic overview of the first century and other information necessary for comprehension. The author also covers the early life of Jesus within the biblical text and exposes some very interesting information. In doing so, the author has been able to trace Jesus' ancestors back to the Old Testament, and in doing so will uncover startling information which has never been exposed, as far as the author knows, before. Jesus' ancestors will lead us to God's image in Solomon's temple. Yes, the author found Jesus' true bloodline. With the help of Jesus and the book of Daniel, the key which unlocks all the mysteries, in turn, this led the author to the elusive image of God. The next book, which is Revelation Decoded, now this explains a very different method to unraveling the contents. Revelation is matched with both biblical and known history to uncover a result which is very difficult to ignore. The author will produce evidence located within the Bible to validate this claim. This is the importance of reading the books in order. In short, Revelation exposes humanity has been locked into a time capsule, and the key to this time capsule is in Daniel. The fourth book in this series is called Daniel Decoded, and this uncovers a method never before used. The author discovered while typing out the Bible, Daniel is decoded in a limited section. Daniel within this section has a combination of numbers which have been found. These numbers, when used within a mathematical system, will expose a result so explosive even the author had no idea this would occur. Daniel Decoded exposes the key which unlocks the time capsule in Revelation, and at the same time this same key is used to unlock the mystery of Solomon's temple, and with the help of Jesus' bloodline leads us to the mathematical image of God. The last book in the series is Face of God Decoded, and this gives an overview of all the evidence. This allows for a better understanding of the key from Daniel, which will unlock the final mystery. Many people will struggle with this result. Even the author was shocked. This is why this analysis has been locked away for over 10 years. Knowing how volatile the results of this work is, the author had no idea what to do with it. It has only been recently the author has decided to expose these findings to the world. The author encourages you to refer to the Bible as this manuscript unfolds, and you will be amazed with the results. The Decoded Biblical Series manuscript is available for those who would like to enjoy the manuscript being narrated in short video form from www.decodedseries.com site and YouTube. We will be presenting in small segments called parts in numerical order over a period of the next 6 months or so, hopefully one part per day. This will commence soon around September, October of 2011, and this will cover the entire works. As the narrators, we give our comments along the way, so you can enjoy this experience with us. We are delighted to present this work to you because the dissemination of this analysis must not lie idle. By now, this manuscript is important and clear to you. For those of you who are anxious to know this information now and not wanting to wait or would rather have a copy of the manuscript in your hands, then you can do so from www.decodedseries.com site. The cost of the book of the manuscript Decoded Biblical Series is $19.95 in PDF ebook form. Thank you, and we look forward to you joining us as we uncover the mysteries of our existence in a way never before told. And we look forward to doing this presentation starting very, very soon, starting from the very first book in the series, and we're going to expose the entire contents completely for you out there. So thank you for joining us, and please come and join us for the start of this series.